This is a place that anglers, excuse me, don't bump into that camera. This is an example of some of the organizations that are stepping in and what they want to do to try to destroy your dam and try to destroy your fishery. In many of my videos that have thousands of views on YouTube, I have consistently shown anglers that the dams are wonderful places to fish. There are anglers in Delaware that have lost some of their best fishing areas. They're angry about it and they're upset.
My name is Buck DeLong. I fished the Olentangy River here for about 13 years. I fished this spot particularly for that whole time, and had a great time. Caught a lot of fish, a lot of big smallmouth, largemouth, crappie, an occasional sawguy, some catfish. They tore the dam out here between Central Avenue and Winter Street, and since that's taken place, I don't think I've caught a bass over a pound, pound and a half since then. Caught a few little small ones. The fishing is just basically went away. The water's about knee deep. You gotta search to find any fishable water at all, and it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. You hear a lot of people talking about how it's going to help the fish and this and that, but it's done nothing but hurt it. Before they had places to come where the water would go to the dam. It was a nice place for the fish to congregate and get food and eat and things like that. Well, that's gone. It's just a flowing small creek now, and I don't agree with it whatsoever. I think it's the worst thing they could have done in this creek, or river, and it's awful. And I don't think it's going to get any better, because if they tear out any more dams, it's just going to get shallower and shallower, and I think it's going to lead to basically about no fish. So what they did was wrong. They should put the dams back in. And that's the best thing they can do for this fishery. It's incomprehensible how I went from catching fish every time I came, several nice smallmouth, to one or two maybe 10 inches. So it's just not right. So I would suggest that they stop any further demolition of any dams, and if they can, put the ones they had back in.
My name's Melvin Lost. This place was a good place to fish. Now I got to go clear down almost to Kentucky, the High River. People like us buy fishing license. People who takes this place out really don't care about it. It's a shame. There's good-sized fish in here. Me and my father-in-law came up here and fished a lot of time. Pulled some good-sized catfish and everything out of here. People don't care no more, man. It's disappointing. We got to drive miles and miles to fish. People just come in and take our place away. It ain't right, you know what I mean?
And for no reason.
And for no reason.
What did they build here when they took that out?
What are they going to put here? You know what I mean?
That's my thing. What did they accomplish when they took that dam out? What do you think? What do you see around here except for nothing?
Rocks.
It takes the business out of Delaware. You got to go somewhere else to get your bait so you can fish in their city.
And I, Joe Jordan, am here to support the angling community, to support the people that support me, and to help us keep our dam intact, to help us keep our fishery intact, and to better use the over $1.5 million to not tear the dam out that does not pollute, but to stop pollution that does come into the river. It's the most important thing that we can do as anglers, is to bond together and use our resources to stop contaminants from running into the river. It's just a smoke screen technique that a lot of organizations use to say, hey, we're going to reduce the amount of contaminants that are running into the river. We're going to make it cleaner by removing the dam. And the dam itself in no way causes pollution in the river. It's the contaminants that run into the river that cause that pollution.
Moved here 17 years ago. I brought my children here. I was always a fisherman in Central Ohio. We first came here the first time and waded up and down the spillway. Caught all kinds of crappies, smallmouth, throw them all back, enjoyed it, enjoyed our time up here. The kids love canoeing up here. And to throw in another boating experience, where are the women for the OSU Skull team going to practice? They practice right here on the deep Olentangy. This dam's removed. It'll be a rock. It'll riff-raff rock for the next 2.5, 3 miles to the next spillway. It'll be a shame to lose the 4-pound, the 3-pound smallmouth I catch every 3 to 4 weeks that I throw back. Probably even named a few of them. I'm sure he's caught a few of my named fish.
Absolutely.
It's just a blast to be here. It's a blast to come down here and bring the kids to a spot they can catch crayfish, minnows, learn about nature.
But we all agree here that the dam at Fifth Avenue should be saved. It should be saved for future generations. It's a great place to fish that people have fished at for generations. And please help us. Please join us in our fight to save the dam at Fifth Avenue on the Olentangy. Help us save our fishing spot. Thank you very much.
Great place. Great place.